I'm going to sit here with them because the book I'm reading from has some nice pictures in it to go with the story. When God created the world, the name of the story is A Big, Big Boat for a Big, Big Flood. When God created the world, he had filled it with beautiful and amazing things. Hundreds of years later, the people of the world had forgotten about God, but God was still watching over them. When he looked at the world, the people made him very sad. It seemed to God as if everyone had become bad. Well, everyone except for a man named Noah. When God looked down at Noah, he was pleased with what he saw. God saw that Noah listened to him. He saw that Noah always tried to do what was right. So one day, God spoke to Noah. God said, I'm going to wash the whole world in a flood, but I want you and your wife, your sons, and their wives to be safe. God told Noah to build a big, big boat called an ark, and he told him exactly how to build it. Make it 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. Make lots of rooms on 3 different levels. Build it out of wood, then cover the whole thing inside and out with tar to keep the water out. Noah did everything that God told him to do. Day after day, Noah and his sons worked on the ark. He didn't mind the hard work. Other people, though, thought he was crazy for building such a big boat. But Noah didn't care what everyone thought. Noah knew that God had told him to build an ark, so that's exactly what Noah was doing. Noah did everything that God told him to do. As the ark took shape, animals of every kind found their way to Noah. Cows and camels, doves and ducks, snakes and skunks all gathered around the man whom God had chosen to keep them safe. When the time came, God said to Noah, Go into the ark and take all the animals with you. I am sending rain for 40 days and 40 nights. This rain will flood the earth, wiping it clean. So Noah stepped into the ark with his family. With them came the pairs of animals, 2 by 2. The day that they entered the boats, the flood came, just as God had said. The skies opened up and huge pounding raindrops fell to the ground. The lakes and rivers and oceans burst open. Water spilled onto the land. Noah's ark began to float. His family and all the animals were safe inside the ark. For 40 days the rain fell and the water continued to rise. The water rose higher and higher until Noah's ark floated above the highest mountains on earth. For months and months, waves crashed over the earth, and for months and months, Noah and his family and all the animals safely rocked on the waves. Then God looked down on the ark and on everyone inside. He knew they had been in there with all the sounds and smells of the animals for a long, long time. So God decided it was time for the flood to be over. He sent a strong howling wind across the earth, and the rains stopped. The water went down, 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 until finally the ark came to rest on top of a mountain. The mountaintop was still surrounded by water, so Noah decided to send a bird to fly out over the water. If the bird returned to him, Noah would know that there was no grass or trees for the bird to land on. So Noah opened a window of the ark and sent out a dove. But the dove found no place to rest. It soon returned to the ark. For 7 more days, Noah sent out the dove again. This time the dove came back with an olive branch in its beak. When Noah saw the leaf, he knew that the water had gone down. He knew that trees and plants had begun to grow again on land. Noah was overjoyed. Now that the earth was dry, God spoke to Noah. He said, Noah, it is time to leave the ark. Bring out all of the animals, the blue jays and blackbirds, hyenas and hippos, the toads and the turtles too. Send them out into the world to multiply and fill the earth again. Noah did everything that God told him to do. When everyone was on dry land again, Noah thanked God. Noah thanked God for keeping him, his family, and all of the animals safe. God blessed Noah's family. He told them, "Be fruitful, fill the earth with good people again." Then God made a promise. "Never again will I send a flood over all the earth." With these words, God put a rainbow in the sky. The bright colors of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, curved above the clouds. It was a glistening reminder of God's promise to the world. Every time Noah and his family saw the rainbow in the clouds, they remembered God's promise, and they remembered how God had kept them safe during the big, big flood.